5.6, or I don't know, inflation 3%. Ask the diaspora people, they will tell you whether the economy is growing or on its decline. The shopping they were doing for their mothers for 10,000 3 years ago, now they are doing at 30,000. True or false? And that's all you need to ask people here in America, how we are doing as a country. We have a serious economic crisis. The public debt is out of proportion. There is no money in circulation. Pending bills have not been paid. The cost of living is beyond the reach of the ordinary Kenyan, and everybody is crying. The education system has broken down. All of us, and many of you here, are beneficiaries of HELB, Higher Education Loans Board, that has been put aside and brought a mongrel of some model that is not working, and many of our students are at home. Mwai Kibaki, the celebrated third president of the Republic of Kenya, gave us free education. That has been put aside. Many students are at home. The health system has crumbled. You know, they brought something called SHA and SHIF. And it's just a concoction of corruption. The NHIF that was working needed 800 million to model it in a working formula. But he decided, because they want to make money, to bring something called SHA at a cost of 104 billion shillings. And most of that money is for corruption. But the worst of all is a gross violation of human rights. That is where nobody can believe it. That this is a man who said he's a Christian, he was in church every Sunday. Except today he did not go. I'm told he is having migraine, headache, because of the way people are crying. That president can say, go and shoot people in the leg. You know, it's a hate of recklessness. 3 weeks before, the minister called Mukomen said, shoot to kill. And then a guy called Nelson Koech, he's a chairman of the Committee of Parliament for Defense and Foreign Relations that take care of the defense, National Intelligence Service, and the Foreign Service. Says, no. President, you are wrong. How can you tell them to shoot in the leg? They should shoot to. That is the situation we are having in the country. Young people, the Gen Zs, have been abducted and killed. A special squad of 101 run by the National Intelligence Service is the one that is responsible for those killings. I was just being told this morning, hundreds of young people from Gong and Kiserian are in hospital with gunshot wounds. You know, other than the 38 they are saying are dead, there are more than 38, and there are hundreds who are shot. So we have a serious problem back at home. And as we ask you to pray for our country, we also must do something about it. And we must have change. And nobody wants change unconstitutionally. Nobody wants to overthrow the government, and nobody wants to do that, and it's not necessary. We want change through the ballot on the 10th of August 2027. And I've made a special appeal now to the Gen Zs. And I've told them, my children, we need you around to effect this change. And you cannot effect it when you are dead, or when you have been shot in the leg and you are crippled. I've asked the Gen Zs now to stop it. They have made their point. Because if they go to the streets, the orders to kill them are already out. And we need these children to live and also to enjoy the change they desire. They cannot do it when they are dead. They cannot do it when they have been shot in the leg and they are crippled. So I am making a very special appeal to the Gen Zs. Please don't mistake it to be cowardice. No. It's just being strategic. A good soldier must live to fight another day. And the Gen Zs is a group of people we need to make the change. That change can only be made when they are around. You know, Bishop, you are from Molo, and I saw another bishop from Lare in Joro. I have learned something that I did not know. When I went to campaign for William Ruto in Joro, people were just looking at me. I talked to them, they are not clapping, they are not booing, they are not saying anything. I went to Molo, I talked to them, they look at me. I come back another time, they just look at me. I went to Burnt Forest, I talked to the people there, they just look at me. I went to Kitale, I look at them, and I talk to them, they just look at me. And I was persuading them, oh, this is a good man. So msemo chaka niuliza, unajua hii mtu vizuri? Sema yes. Okay. Have you ever lived with him? No. Okay. When the votes were cast, the Mount Kenya people in Molo, in Joro, in Lucy and Gishu, in Trans Nzoia did not vote for William Ruto. They did it. And I didn't know and I kept on wondering. I went to Joro 9 times, to Kehingo, to Lare, to Maunarok. I talked to them, and people were just looking at me, and they say nothing. What they knew is what I know now. What has happened, Bishop, is that the business of 207, of coining 40 verses 1, was not finished. He is trying to finish it now. And I'm so happy the people of Kenya have refused. Completely. A meeting was done in a place called Mount Elgon, and an MP called Wanyama said, we are going to unite all communities to isolate the Mount Kenya people. William Ruto was there. When he rose to speak, he said nothing. Every meeting saying these people are tribal. So what happened 2 weeks ago? There was a huge scheme to destroy property belonging to the people of Mount Kenya and then blame the leaders. So all that destruction you saw was done by gangs under police supervision. In Meru, a video has come showing the police themselves are the one who burned Maguda supermarket. Everywhere these gangs were escorted by policemen. Then they shoot the Gen Zs and arrest them instead of dealing with the goons. So that is what is happening. But when they try to say, no, all these problems are being caused by the Kikuyu, Kenyans said, no. If the people who have a problem with Ruto are Kikuyus, we are also. And I'm so happy that all other communities in Kenya have refused to allow William Ruto to profile the Kikuyu community and isolate them. So what is going on in Kenya is actually persecution of one community. Destroy their businesses, blame their leaders, arrest innocent people. Can you imagine our Gen Z's young children are being arrested and charged with terrorism when they have done nothing? The goons have done it under police supervision. And what happened is that the leader of the criminal gang that was there in the 1990s, that was dealing with women's circumcision, that was extorting people, is the one Ruto used to cause this problem. He had a criminal case in Makandara. It was withdrawn to thank him for a job well done. Yeah, 3-4 days ago, the case against him was withdrawn to say, kazi nzuri, tumekuondolea nini? Case. So that is what is happening. But don't worry. My greatest pain is not even what Ruto is doing to the mountain people. I'm not worried about that because I have seen it and we shall deal with it. My greatest pain are the collaborators, our own leaders who speak the way we are speaking, who are working with him to finish the community. That is my greatest pain.